Well, welcome back, my friends, to another rousing rendition of Choir Boys Cutlery. Hey, 22 veterans a day in this country take their own lives. Vets, two things. One, first and foremost, I love you. Two, you have a place here. Don't fight this fight alone. We back the blue over here. We support Leo. Scab, how in the world do you do that, son? Well, we don't break the damn law. And finally, if you are an addict, never quit quitting. Well, today we're going to do part 2 of our Wyatt Hines build for me. And now Wyatt emailed me today and saying he's got a new name for it. I'm going to let him unveil that. If you guys got any other recommendations, put them in the comments. But here's what we're doing right here. A little bit of slicing, and then I'm going to bang on this blade just a little bit, simply because I got in last night, I'm not thinking, I wiped it off, and I did strop it. I didn't sharpen it, didn't have to, but I did strop it. So, wanted to beat the blade up a little bit and get it ready for the testing. Now, yesterday we focused on just straight chopping. So we're going to do a little bit of that up front. This particular 2x4, piece of 2x4, has a pretty good size knot in it. I don't know what the hell I'm doing there. There ain't no telling. Sometimes I forget the camera's on. And then sometimes I just get lost in my own thoughts. So here we go. There's a knot in this one. So we're going to hit this thing pretty hard, spin it around there. Here we go. Sheer skill right there, son. Ain't nobody ever accused old Scab of being a bushmaster. So what I wanted to do is just bang this a little bit. Now, we're going to move on in to some different tests here than what we did yesterday. Right here, we got some water hose. I like this test. I like it to test the general sharpness of the knife, the overall sharpness of the knife, and I love the choil on this blade. I will say that. It's very comfortable. No hot spots whatsoever in the blade. None. Or in the choil, I'm sorry. Sharpness, still very, very good. Like I said, I stropped it as soon as I got it. Stropped it again last night. Now, it came sharp. I've made stropping part of my daily routine. Why? Because I want to ensure my edge. I own this knife. So, and it doesn't matter what knife it is, I'm going to take care of it best I can, especially if somebody's letting me test it. But this one I own, so there's just a certain pattern that I do each day. I wipe it down, I oil it, or I wipe it down, strop it, and then I oil it. Now here we got some 550 paracord, and it's just blowing through it. I like this test a lot. That way there's no real pull on the knife. You know what I'm saying? It's just nice. We glide it nice and easy. And of course I'm going to do it 6,000 damn times because, you know, once or twice ain't enough. Now here's that old toe strap. We're going to stab and drag. We'll check the tip out here. Check the overall sharpness all up and down the blade. Now, right here, before I cut it, I wanted to show y'all. There you go. Nothing's pre-cut, nothing's, so let's see what it's got. This thing pulls straight through it. It's got a slight, ever so slight, recurve to the blade. I like recurves. I do. I always have, I always will. This one's got a slight one, and I don't know, again, one of my dumbass things there. But it cut right through this old toe strap, son, like it wasn't there. I mean, like wasn't nothing to it. Held up really, really, really well on that. Hey, thank you, Scab. Yep, that's for you, Alex. Now, here's some general. I like this test right here. Just shows you how quick, how easy, how sharp this knife is. It slides all the way through. Great job. Again, it's a 3/8 inch knife. It's right at 3/8. I think it's 3/8 all the way. However you say it, it is 3/8. So it's a thicker knife, but it's a very, very comfortable knife in hand. Pretty well balanced. Now here, we're going to do a little shaving. Now, what I did with this one, we're just making some little curly cues, and you can see them zipping right off that blade. I tried to go up and down this blade every square inch to show you all the sharpness overall. Okay? Worked it down, worked it back up. We tried to cover every inch. Wyatt put a really nice edge on this, 25-degree edge bevel. That's my preferred big knife edge because y'all know I'm going to bang it, I'm going to slam it, I'm going to crash it. And again, we're not going to do something just once or twice. No, sir. Old Scabber's going to show you how many times, and it's just good to show you the blade. Right here, and you see this thing's just peeling off there. I didn't have to jerk, I didn't have to pull hard, I didn't have to do anything except keep a nice, steady pull on it. Worked out perfect. Well made knife. Really like this knife. I showed y'all up front too, I had the sheath on. It rides a little high because of the paracord. I like that too. Old Scab's got the arms of a T-Rex, so for me, it's easier to pull, it's easier to control, and I like the way it rides. Kydex was made very well. There we go, there's Old Scab. Now, let's see what it's got in the woods. Now again, to my tree-hugging friends, we're taking out hackberries or hackenberries, however the hell you say. I don't really care. I don't like the trees, but these are the ones that we use for Fort Scab Tongaroga, which is somewhere back here in the background. I've got it camouflaged very well. Now, one thing I wanted to do while we were in the woods is use the knife, but I wanted to use the knife while holding up the wood, just like this here, to show you the control of the knife, to show you it's balanced, to show you it does work. I didn't have to prop the wood up. Of course, it would have helped if I did on a couple of occasions, but, and again, now right here, we're going to do a little combo of chopping and slicing, looking at the camera, because you know I'll hold it down there around my ankles where y'all can't see it. But I did pretty good all the way around this video. Well, Scab's getting better. So we're going to try to chop this one to a point. And all of this stuff I use, guys, all of this stuff that I chop up like this, I try to use on the fort for whatever reason or however, because it's worthless wood. But right here, made a nice point on it so we can drive it in the ground, and it can be something, I don't know. We'll figure something out with it. There we go. And instead of just putting the damn wood down and going to the next segment, we're going to do a little bit of this. Again, great slicer, great chopper. Overall, just a damn good knife. I enjoy it a lot. I really did. And I was out there for a couple hours. Now, it's hot as balls out there. Y'all can believe that, son. It's about 112 degrees with 99% humidity. So, getting after it a little bit, it does wear on you. It does just being in the woods. But the knife never got heavy, never got uncomfortable, stayed in control. And I'll say this for the canvas micarta. It stayed in my hand very well. Now, on this one, we're going to go a little further back. I don't know if we're going for a long range shot or what the hell I was doing there. But, you know, it's just part of the Old Scab experience. There you go. Right there. And again, just more hackberries. Now, my disclaimer, as always, we don't cut down trees that we don't need to, or oaks or pines or anything like that. The hackberries are worthless, and all this shit's coming down anyway. So this is a real good chance while I have the opportunity to test knives. I don't know how long that's going to be there. That option will be there, so I want to take advantage as much as I can. Now here, I wanted to show you a knife just doing some light shrub clearing, and it works well. I mean, you got a blade that's 3/8 thick, for God's sake. If nothing else, you just swing it and it'll bash it down. The edge bevel on this I love, and I missed there, but, you know, that's going to happen here and there. I show you all the misses, all the hits. If I'd have gone any further, I'd have been out of frame. Now right here, we're going to take on about a 2.5, 3-inch diameter hackberry tree. We're going to process it up, and hopefully that'll show you again. Just, this is a tough knife, man. Think about all the stuff we've done over these past 2 days. Probably 3 or 4 hours of just straight chopping between yesterday and today, because there's a lot of stuff that I have to, you know, kind of whittle through, and some of it is me staring off in the woods, forgetting cameras on. Some of it's me thinking I got the camera on and I'm taking pictures. So it's always an adventure with Old Scab. Now, right here, we're just going to kind of dress this tree out. I will use every part of this for the fort. And we'll be back at the fort more and shoot from the fort more in the fall. Y'all see it's like a damn rainforest out there. Seen a couple more moccasins today. I am not a fan. So when I go into an area, I make damn sure there ain't one nowhere near me before I get started. Or y'all see some stuff you probably didn't pay to see. Now, right here again, just holding the tree with one hand. The knife is easy to control. Do I recommend Wyatt Hines? You damn right I do. Now, I told y'all we're going to do a little giveaway. I'm going to have a video later tonight that's going to announce the giveaway. We need to get his sub count up. I got some knives in, as we seen yesterday. We're going to give one of them away. I've still, guys, Joe from Steel Forged and Fire, sword and knife, is close to 450. At 450, I'm giving that Wounded Warrior Project American flag Swiss Army knife away that Captain Electro gave me. And he gave it to me to do a giveaway. It's badass. I'll show you all that in the next video. Now, having said all that, let me say this. Wyatt, thank you for making this for me, man. I am over the moon with it. It held up incredible. I knew that it would from the first one I tested, but thank you for taking my recommendations on the handle and just kind of personalize it for my goofy build. I appreciate it more than you know. Well, guys, right here, we're going to finish this thing up, just doing a little wood processing. While we're doing that, my boy Mikey says it best. Says, Gab, never give up, never surrender, and everything will be okay. And Mikey's true. Well, guys, I love y'all. God knows I do. God bless y'all. I hope he does. I'm Scab. You're not. And I'm gone, son.